All right, just a quick recap of the open house I had at my workshop on May, what is this, 7th or something. So anyways, these are analog bass pedals that I built back in 1984, and I powered them on for the first time today in 30 years, and amazingly everything still works. So I'm gonna just play really simple. Okay, so basically it does one octave of notes. You can adjust the tuning on the back. This box over here actually gives you all the controls. You can adjust the attack and the decay and the tone and all different kinds of stuff. So anyways, I'll probably do a more extensive video of this, but I had this thing set up and I was playing guitar along with it. And I used this in a musical production in 1984. So, and then here's my wall of bass pedals that I had set up. These are all going to be made into MIDI pedals at some point in time. And then I had a couple guitars here that I was playing with the pedals. And then I'm going to go over here to the next demo station. So this is a Syndrome circuit that I found in a magazine called Polyphony. And normally you would trigger it with a drum pad, but I have it working with this little switch here, so I'm just going to hit it a couple times. And then you can adjust all kinds of parameters here. The decay rate, the pitch, all kinds of different stuff. So anyways, obviously this is a breadboard circuit. I'm going to refine this and hopefully make it into a circuit board form. And I was going to build 2 of them, but so far only 1 is built. And then I'm powering it with this Cleveland Institute of Electronics trainer thing that has a power supply. So I had this on display. And over here I have a Zen drum that I was playing earlier, and I have it hooked up to my Zen box, this thing right here, which I did a video on about basic sound module for the Zen drum. I think it might still work. Let me just do a quick. Oh, I think I turned the volume down. Bear with me. Yeah, there it is. I can hear it. So this is the Zen drum. Okay, so you get the basic idea. I think the pads got reprogrammed. There were a couple of different people here visiting, so we were messing around with it. This thing here I built mainly for Roy, Future Man Wooten. It's a MIDI controller using force sensing resistive pads, which are these things right here. And this was built in the early 90s, and it's all wire wrap construction. And then there's a microcontroller in here, and I did all the firmware. It's in the CPROM chip here. I'm going to get this working. It wasn't working today because I got to replace the RAM. I think this is the smart socket for the RAM. I need to get that thing working, and I'll do a demo of this. So, but that's something I built in the early 90s. Then over here, I got my organ pedals or MIDI pedals. Right now it's set for a drawbar organ sound. So this lets you play. Oh wait, I got the 5th on. Hang on. Turn that off. Okay, so normally I got the Leslie pedal on. Turn that off. So you can play a single note. Okay, and you can turn on this sustain feature, and it holds a note, and then you can add a 5th. Then you can also kick on the Leslie. So that's kind of cool. Turn that off. So this thing I built in 2008, I think, and I use it on gigs with a power trio I play in, and I play bass, and I do keyboard parts with my feet. I got another visitor. All right. And then I'm doing a real quick video. Give me a second here. This is like a refined version of the original pedals. So that's like the prototype, and then this is going to be the new version, and then this is my instant audience box that you can plug in your guitar and plug it into an amp and get different sound effects, applause, crickets, and a rim shot, come on, and buoying if you need buoying. So, then this is a prototype instrument I made for Roy, Future Man Wooten, back in the 90s. So, it's a really quick recap of the open house. Thanks for watching, bye.